Alright, so we're back with Dave, and we've tightened down all our necessary bolts and leveled the toilet off. And now we're going to install the water line. And you can see here that we're using a compression nut on the one side. That's going to go into that fitting right there. That's your shut-off valve. And it's important to note that when you're installing these, that you use Teflon tape.
Teflon tape.
Teflon tape. That's
right.
the shit.
And make sure that when you set up your Apex tubing, you got this little cone washer that sits there too. Right, little tiny cone washer, because that'll tuck right in there, and then the compression joint will fit over top of it and do its job. It'll compress it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's been my experience, if I actually shove the plastic piping into the pipe,
that's right,
and then squeeze that down like that without shooting it off the end, and then tightening my nut afterwards.
You gotta get the nut so tight.
Yeah. The nut must be tight.
It's gotta be
otherwise, you're just busting a nut.
You're just busting it.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
You don't want liquid squirting outside your nut. So, so we got this guy here on the other side. Now most toilets come with this, and that is the fitting that's going to go onto the intake of the toilet. And you got a cone shape on the end of this Apex. They come with cone-shaped washers, but in this case, the pipe has it built on. Now this is probably, this is a modest size tube, right? You could use a bit bigger if you wanted. You could use one of those mesh ones, but we couldn't find one. So we're just going to use this. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah, no sense getting fancy,
This is just as good. It'll do it just as fine. In fact, it's cheaper. So if we have to replace it, we're not building pianos here, right?
We're not building pianos,
Making a toilet here.
Nice.
We're just going to cram that right in there.
Yeah.
Like that. We're just going to finger tighten it for now and keep it secure. Okay, just finger tighten it. We don't want to tighten it too much right now. Oh, man, that's come right out. That's embarrassing.
Okay, so I'm just going to give our viewers a view here, and as you can see, Dave is going to. Is that problematic?
Yeah.
Sometimes these things are problematic.
Sometimes they are problematic,
Yeah, it takes a little bit of finesse.
You gotta be gentle with your nuts.
Yeah, you have to be gentle with your nuts. And other people's nuts.
And other people's nuts, especially other people's nuts.
Yeah.
That's something else, you're getting into that, you gotta be all kinds of careful. Let's give a reef on this for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. So there we see the channel locks in action. Yeah, nothing like putting a pair of channel locks to a pair of nuts.
There we go. Get that nice and tight. Obviously not too tight. You don't want that guy to pop off.
Yeah.
Then you have a big mess. Right?
Yeah. So do not disturb the copper piping going into the wall.
No.
Yeah. Over tightening may cause you problems. All right. So now we get to the other part here, and
get my leg out of the way here. Get in there. There you go.
Nice. So this isn't the worst position I've been in. And
that's true. I can vouch for him on that. Yeah.
And I've seen Dave curled around the toilet.
At least once.
At least once.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna hand tighten that guy.
Okay.
As tight as we can get it, and then actually, you know what? Forget it. We're also gonna get in there with these channel locks.
Yeah.
Now,
that's kind of
plastic. We're not gonna go nuts. We're just gonna.
We're not gonna go nuts with our nuts.
We're not gonna go nuts with our nuts.
Nice. Good job.
Let's get tighten that guy up.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah.
Without you don't want to take this guy out because that's holding in the whole waterworks. So.
Okay. Nice. So now that we've got our water line installed, and we're pretty much good to go here to finish this project off. What we want to do is get a nice big fat bead of caulk around the toilet, and here we are all set up. We've got our Army and Navy caulking tool, which is really good for $4.99 value.
As you can see,
it
evenly distributes the caulk.
Yeah, nice. And do we have enough caulk to go around the toilet?
We've got enough caulk. You should really always make sure you've got enough caulk.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then someone's gonna be very dissatisfied.
Yeah. There we go.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's nature, people.
Yeah. All right. So here we can see Dave applying the caulk in the bathroom. Yeah.
Now because of this
Notice
cock,
how he wiggles it around there to fill in the gap.
yeah, you gotta get that. You get right in that gap, right? You don't want
Yeah.
any seepage.
Yeah.
You don't, you gotta be careful because this caulking is much gooier than the other stuff.
The caulk is gooey.
The caulk is gooey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gently go around here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bit messy on the first pass.
Dave is an experienced caulkman.
Experience, definitely.
Yeah.
I know that if you gotta do it messy the first time, you can always clean it up. You can always clean it up. That's right. As long as you got your tools with you, you got your caulk tool, you got your newspaper to wipe up the mess there.
Yeah. Yeah, newspaper, curtains, whatever's handy to clean your caulk.
Around here we get pretty creative with what we use to clean up our caulk. We use toilet paper, newspaper, paper towel, our clothes if we have to.
Yeah.
I have no problem at all with just using my pants.
Yeah. Adam has no problem getting the caulk goo on his pants.
He loves getting the caulk goo on his
Yeah,
pants.
he's got it like all over him all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're covered with goo. What the fuck?
I was like, that's fine, man. I was just putting down some caulk.
Yeah. Alright, so here we have, he's cleaning it up rather well, and you'll notice that the caulking tool gives a nice finish.
It does give
And you don't need to get your fingers in the goo, So for those of you, who don't like to get gooey fingers, get a caulk tool.
Get a caulk tool. That's right. Save you a lot of grief, a lot of soap.
Yeah, a lot of soap. Yeah, beautiful. Leaves a nice bead all the way around there.
If you haven't really gotten it in the crack all the way, this will ensure that all of that caulking gets right down in that crack.
Yeah.
Because you don't want any loose caulk anywhere.
Don't want to go off half cocked.
Yeah, that's right. If you're rocking with your caulk out, you gotta be.
Yeah. Right. So how are we doing with that water line, Dave? Is that on there? Is that secure?
This water line is secure.
Awesome.
So you look, Darcy, there's only one thing left.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna turn the valve on. We're gonna see if our story holds water or spews it out onto the wall. And and then there's only one thing after that, and that's to test the project. I think Dave's on his second coffee, and he's
at least.
Yeah, and he's up for the task. Yeah, so he's hurriedly wiping off his goo.
Wipe off the goo.
Wiping off the goo.
Okay, well here we go.
Okay, so
moment of truth here, people.
You want to turn the water on?
Yeah, we turn the water on here.
Turning the water on. There's our shut-off valve. Turning the water back on. Do we have success? We have success.
We got ourselves a toilet.
We got ourselves a toilet. Okay.
Toilet, no leaks. It's okay to have some leaks at first. It's really okay. If your toilet, if you got a little drip, that's fine. You just take it off.
That's why God gave us mops.
That's right. That's why God gave us mops and patience. Isn't that right, Darcy? Patience.
Yeah. Patience is a virtue.
It sure is.
Yeah. So here we are. We're watching the bowl fill up with clean water, and we're good to go. I don't know. How are you feeling about that? Do you want a lid?
Yeah, let's put a lid on it. Let's put a lid on this project.
Let's put a lid on this project. Here we have shiny new lid.
New lid.
Nice.
Very nice. This is one of those whisper quiet toilets, right?
It's a crowning kind of moment.
You can't hear anything. Quiet.
Yeah.
You can sleep on this toilet as it's filling. That's how quiet it is. Now, this floor.
Okay, so now all we have to do is test the unit, and I believe Dave is stepping up to the task.
That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and test the toilet. And we got this newspaper right here.
Got visitors. There's the big kahunas inspecting our progress.
And this is the pièce Resistance.
Nice.
We're gonna give it a fresh load here.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna give Dave a couple of moments of privacy, and as you can see, this room has been finished, and we're still, touching a few things up. here and there, but it looks awesome. It looks awesome, and for safe, affordable housing, you know, this is a finished room. And how you doing there, Dave?
Good.
Is it feeling okay?
Well,
Right. All right. So it's important when you're testing your load that you know, you give it a good test. Are you giving it a good test,
you gotta
Dave?
give it a real good test. You gotta make
Okay.
sure that toilet's
Nice.
in line.
Nice. Thanks, mate. Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good working toilet.
That was a fresh one too.
Yeah, man. After you high fives,
All right.
all around.
Well.